Hi, welcome. Thanks for joining me. On this episode of Build Your Own, we're going to build, price, and option a 2019 BMW 540i sedan with an M Sport package, as well as learn about the features and other configurations. Before we do, however, I just want to remind you that if you find this build and price review helpful, informative, or entertaining, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. Mid-size luxury sedans have a difficult task to complete. Discerning buyers expect high levels of refinement, performance, technology, and prestige that few cars can match. Pleasingly, the 2019 BMW 5 Series sedan rises to meet that challenge. BMW fits the 5 Series with a familiar lineup of 4, 6, and 8-cylinder engines. I think the 6-cylinder in the 540i hits the sweet spot for power and efficiency, but I like that you can also get the plug-in hybrid 530e for its almost 30 miles of electric-only range, or go for the M550 for its face-flattening acceleration. All 5 Series versions provide a healthy dose of technology, luxury, and safety features. The 2019 BMW 5 Series is available in 4 trim levels, all with different powertrains. The 2019 BMW 530i sedan, for instance, has a 2-liter engine that makes 248 horsepower, 2-liter 4-cylinder engine that makes 248 horsepower and 258 pound-feet of torque. And the 530e iPerformance plug-in hybrid makes 248 horsepower and 310 pound-feet of torque. And they are powered by variants of BMW's turbocharged 2-liter 4-cylinder engine. The 2019 540i sedan in rear-wheel drive, which is the model that we're going to build in price today, has a starting MSRP of $58,950. It's got that turbocharged inline-six cylinder engine, makes 335 horsepower and 332 pound-feet of torque. And like I said, it gets a turbocharged 3-liter inline-six cylinder engine. At the top of the range is the 2019 M550i with its turbocharged 4.4-liter V8 that makes 456 horsepower and a stout 480 pound-feet of torque. BMW's all-wheel drive system that they call xDrive is an option on the 530i, the 530e, and as we can see right here, the 540i. You can also get an xDrive, which it'll bump that price up to $61,250, but it also take your 0 to 60 time down if you're really concerned with it by 0.2. It's not much. It's standard on the M550, xDrive is. An 8-speed automatic is also standard across the board on all trim levels, Now, here's the reality really quick. Now we're looking at the 530i sedan. That's the base model 5 Series for 2019. It's got a starting MSRP of $53,400, and the reality is there's a good chance that you'd be fine with the 530i, okay? They're probably, but consider getting the 540i. Its engine is more refined, responsive, and powerful, and that translates into the luxury sedan experience you're probably likely expecting. I also suggest adding the driving assistance package for its advanced safety and convenience features, and as already stated in the very beginning, we're going to put the M Sport package on our 540i, and the M Sport package does add a few things. It adds comfort access, keyless entry. You get the M Sport suspension, shadow line exterior trim. You get an aerodynamic kit, LED fog lights, power tail light, heated front seats. You get a 1-year trial subscription to the Sirius XM satellite radio. So you get a lot with the M Sport package. It's not just an appearance thing. Okay, let's jump into this build and price review of the 2019 BMW 540i sedan in rear-wheel drive, I might note, with an M Sport package. Here's the deal. I just got done talking about the M550. Here's the funny thing. The very first video I did on this channel, was of a 2018 BMW M550i. It was the brand new. It had just come out, and the car inspired me so much, I started this channel. So because it's related, I'm going to put a link up to my very first video of the 2018 BMW M550i. If you're interested, please take a look at that. Okay, so we're going to learn about some features of this 2019 BMW 5 Series. We're going to learn about the 540. And really, when we learn about the features, we're going to kind of be learning about the features of all these configurations, really. We're going to learn about the performance features, designs, and packages. And, well, we kind of already went over models and specs. So we're going to learn about all the features. And then we're going to jump right over to the build and price, where we're going to go to the car configurator, and we're going to build, price, and option our 540i in rear-wheel drive. I want to do rear-wheel drive. I normally do a BMW and xDrive. And I thought, you know what? Just for something different, we're going to do it in rear-wheel drive. So apparently every BMW is a driver's paradise, and it's built for demanding drivers. It's got intuitive controls, this 5 Series, advanced technologies, and a comfortable cabin. All right, so, and it's going to exceed all expectations, apparently. So we're going to go through these features and see how it does at that. Okay, so here they're telling us about some technology that helps keep you connected, right? Features technology is easy to use. It helps keep you connected. Intelligent voice control apparently understands natural speech patterns to fulfill any command, and optional gesture control uses simple hand motions to control navigation, the communication, and your entertainment system. And if we scroll down here, well, we can see that beautiful iDrive system that BMW's had around. They're really the first in the business that started this whole navigation infotainment system thing way back in the early 2000s. And so, yeah, I think it looks gorgeous, and it does. The resolution, the screens, the tiles that they have up now. I have not sat in one of these brand new ones, and yeah, I would be looking forward to doing that. It's very nice looking right there. Let's see, drive your way, personalize your performance. Right now, I guess what we're going through really is kind of some BMW highlights, some feature highlights. They're talking about that this car already has impressive performance, but you can augment this impressive performance of the 5 Series sedans with this, what they call the dynamic handling package, or what we're going to get, the M Sport package, which is available on select models to enhance performance and the style, which I already went through all the components of all the features of the performance of the M Sport package, and so we already know what it gets. Here's a better shot of that lower interior photo that they had down here. I think I was kind of cutting it off a little bit. That looks pretty nice. Got a few more photos here. Here's a nice rear three-quarter shot, sort of, kinda, of the new 5 Series sedan. Here in the back seat on this photo, clearly this has like the rear seat entertainment package or the optional iPad or whatever kind of holders they call it, tablet holders or something like that. So that's interesting. We know that that's an option on the 5 Series. Well, dang, if we just scroll down a little bit, I guess we get our questions answered right over here. Let's see. Yeah, opulent options for passenger comfort like the available rear seat entertainment professional system. I called it. Heated rear seats. This is what it all includes. Heated rear seats, a Harman Kardon or Bowers & Wilkins sound system. Now, this has the stainless steel grates over the speakers, and just because I kind of know BMW a little bit, I'm going to probably say that that's probably the Bowers & Wilkins system. And so, yeah, that's pretty cool. That's the optional rear seat entertainment professional system. Over here, they were talking about what? They're really just talking about not much. They're just talking about the design of the new 5 Series, and it is very attractive. I think it is. I think it's a nice look over the previous generation, though I like the previous generation. Here on this little section of highlights, they're letting us know that this 2019 5 Series, 540i, 530, it doesn't matter. They have used weight savings materials like high-strength steel, aluminum, and magnesium to help contribute to the awe-inspiring acceleration. Are they just talking about the M550? But I know the M540 can accelerate pretty hard. It's got over 300 horsepower. They're talking about the elegant design, superior materials, and this is what gives this vehicle sophistication, stability, and efficiency. Okay, power or poise meets power. Here they're just kind of really talking about the M-Performance tuned M550i xDrive sedan. Really kind of not what we're talking about here, but it's a very great car. It's a great car. Like I said, if you're interested in the 2019 M550 xDrive, then take a look at my 2018 version, because I'm quite sure they probably haven't made that many dramatic changes over one model year, seeing that this model just came out. you can be sure that the 2019 hasn't made that many differences over the 2018. So if you're interested in that, take a look at my 2018 M550. And excuse me that it's my very first video. And over here it says the future of 5. It says, oh, and this is just talking about that 540i and its iPerformance technology. Really, really cool. But like I said, we're talking about the 540i. And so, yeah, we're just going to graze over these two things. Let's move on and talk about the actual performance. After we talk about iDrive 6.0. Really cool. I mean, it's been around a long time. Navigate naturally, intuitive interface. I mean, it's gorgeous. There's 4 screens here to take a look at. Look at this. Wireless charging and Wi-Fi hotspot. A charging pocket in the central console. Provides inductive wireless charging for your compatible smartphone. All right. Now, I don't know if that's a standard option or not. I guess we'll sort of kind of find that out going forward. Here's this remote 3D view. This I have not heard of. From every angle, from anywhere, remote 3D view. Part of the optional surround view with 3D view feature lets you view your vehicle remotely on the BMW Connected app so you can make sure your BMW is in safe surroundings. Wow, that's really cool, actually. I like that feature. Gesture control is what it really sounds like. A simple motion is all it takes. Available gesture control lets you operate selected functions from changing the volume to answering or rejecting phone calls and setting custom controls totally touch-free. Very interesting. Okay, now we're over here in performance. So yeah, like I was saying, the 540i makes pretty good horsepower. It's got 335 horsepower, 332 pound-feet of torque, and yeah, it does 0 to 60 in 4.7 seconds. Now I can't remember if they quoted that at the xDrive version or the rear-wheel drive version of the 540i, but either way, it still gets down the road. And just because we're sitting here, the 530i, there's that engine, right? It's 2-liter 4-cylinder, 248 horsepower, 258 pound-feet of torque. You got that 530e that's powered by the twin turbo, that legendary 2-liter turbo inline-4, and it works with an electric motor. And then, of course, you got the big dog. They don't even show the block. You got the big dog because they want to show you how the turbos sit up high, down in the valley, down in the V. That's why the turbos are shown like this. Classically, turbochargers always hung off the side of the engines over here. But now they sit up high. And so, yeah, they're just talking about the M550. And, yeah, might as well go over all the powerful engines. Available on some of the models, you can get integral active steering. I've never been a real big fan of it. I guess I get how it's an improvement in, I guess, every way, but I don't really want my rear wheels turning. But that is what it is. But it's called an Intelligent Chassis Advanced BMW Engineering. It's integral active steering, and it is available on select models. We won't, if it is available on our 540i, we won't be getting it. Then there's also dynamic damper control. By instantly adjusting your shock absorbers from their softest to firmest settings, this feature is available as an option and as part of the optional dynamic handling package. It allows you to choose a ride that's smooth and comfortable for cruising, or sporty and firm for spirited drives. And then, of course, we already talked about this. They don't even change the photo. They just change the information. xDrive. xDrive is what BMW calls all-wheel drive. We kind of already know. It's pretty self-explanatory what all-wheel drive does. We will not be optioning our 540i with rear-wheel drive or with all-wheel drive. We're going to actually stick with the classic setup and just do a rear-wheel drive sedan this time around. They're letting us know that every BMW is designed with nearly perfect weight distribution, 50-50 weight distribution, meaning the weight in the front and the weight in the back. And what this does is make the chassis stable and plant it in any situation. And they've got a few more slides, so let's look through them. Setting standards here. Protection never takes second place. They're letting us know that the new 2019 5 Series offers a suite of standard driving features, which now includes park distance control and active driving assistance with active blind spot detection, lane departure warning, and frontal collision warning. Now that's nice. Now that's a nice set of standard features. Thank you, BMW. There's active cruise control with stop and go. I think all this cruise control stuff is super, super cool. Doesn't matter what manufacturer is doing it. I'm just not really a cruise control guy. I can probably count on one hand how many times in my whole life I've used cruise control. I just don't really use it. But this is a feature available with the Driving Assistance Plus package that monitors traffic conditions and automatically slows or stops the car when necessary. A simple touch of the resume button regains your previous speed. So that's how this active cruise control with stop and go works. Then there's this frontal collision warning with city collision mitigation, and this offers short range protection. It's a standard feature, and it warns you about potential collisions while traveling at city speeds. And if a collision is probably going to happen, the system can automatically apply the brakes. And then finally, there is the active lane keeping assist with the side collision avoidance. All right, now this is an optional feature this time. It's available in the Driving Assistance Plus package, and it'll keep the 5 Series center in your lane while you're traveling at highway speeds. If it thinks a potential side collision, if it senses one of those, automatic steering input helps guide you away from the danger. So it's an active safety feature. All right, so here we've got those distinct styles, the body styles. You got Sport, so you get your 5 Series. Doesn't matter which trim level you get it, I guess, unless you get the M550, which already comes as an M Sport. I guess that only comes one way. But of the other models, you can get either a Sport, Luxury, or M Sport, right? M Sport gives you the fog lights and the shadow line exterior trim. For those of you who do not know what shadow line exterior trim is, because BMW talks about that stuff a lot, let me explain it to you. You see how on the Luxury line, you see how there's chrome trim around the windows? You see that chrome trim? On the shadow line, that is now black. And I think here on the Sport, yeah, even on the Sport, they still do the chrome trim. On the M Sport, they do that shadow line, which is the black. It replaces all the chrome, becomes black. Okay, let's look at these packages, right? There's quite a few packages. There's this Simplicity tier, which is really just standard stuff. It's standard stuff. This is original, 5 Series sedan, and what do you get here? Adaptive LED headlights, BMW navigation, park distance control, active blind spot detection, rear view camera. Yeah, this is the Simplicity tier, and then they've got other tiers, of course. There's this convenience tier, which is also available on our 540 sedan. You can see down here, it tells you what models that it is available on. All right, now this tier includes comfort-enhancing features, like a power tailgate, comfort access keyless entry, heated front seats, and the amazing variety of Sirius XM satellite radio with a 1-year all-access subscription. There's a premium tier. Now, this has features like that gesture control we learned about, Parking Assist Plus, Active Park Distance Control, Surround View with 3D View, and here we go, Heads-Up Display. And I had to say it because I almost always do. If you watch this channel, you know I love heads-up displays and digital speedometers. So that premium tier is looking good already. Then there's the executive tier. Back in the day, they used to have something called the executive package. And boy, when you got the executive package on, say, like a 2011 or 2012 5 Series, that loaded you out. In today's thing, it's a little bit different. What are they going to give us here? Well, you still get top-level features. So you get the 12.3-inch dynamic digital instrument cluster, right, like that. That looks sweet. That's cool. You get soft-close automatic doors. That's almost always been bundled in the executive package. Now they just call it a tier. You get the power rear sunshade and rear side window shades and more. The executive tier sounds good. That's one we're going to definitely take a look at. We don't know what the price is. We won't know that till we get over to the build and price configurator. But we're on our way there. We're on our way. Let's see what else there is. Lastly, there's that Driving Assistance Plus package that features active lane keeping assist and traffic jam assistant and active cruise control with stop and go. So it's got quite a bit, but I'm not really into that tier or that package, so we probably won't worry about it. However, that said, if you really are concerned with advanced safety and convenience features, then the Driving Assistance Plus package might be something you might be interested in. Okay, so down here is pretty cool. They've got the BMW 5 Series catalog, which you can do all their accessories and all that there. And I thought, let's take a quick look at that catalog because honestly, we've already kind of gone over the models and specs. And so let's just kind of take a look and thumb through this 5 Series catalog. It's just 17 quick little digital pages. We'll go through those real fast, and then we'll actually just do our build and price. I think it'll be fun. I love BMW accessories. They have a lot of them. Okay, so this is the BMW 5 Series, original BMW accessories and M-Performance parts. I love the M-Performance parts. As a matter of fact, I just remembered that I did specifically on the BMW M240i xDrive Coupe, I did a video just on the M-Performance parts of that vehicle. And so if you're into stuff like that, I'm going to put a link up in the corner of that video right now. Okay, so we're on page 2. Let's look through this catalog. We're not going to read all this stuff, but we can look and see that they've got some wheel options here. Yep, and they're going to give you some prices on those wheels and things like that, and valve stem caps and all of that. What do we got here? We've got floor mats, sun blinds, outdoor car covers, all of that stuff. Travel and comfort system base carrier. You've got a folding table. You've got coat hangers. You've got a universal hook. And then you got all the cool stuff like stuff for your phone. You've got all the hats and all of that. You got clothes, sunglasses, pens. And then let's see, M-Performance parts. Where are we at here? Now look at all this. Now this is where I want to be. I don't care about the clothes and all that. This stuff's fun. So you've got the M-Performance 20-inch wheels. You can do it. And they're not cheap. Let's go back and check those wheels out. They're not cheap. They're about $5,200 a pop for the whole set. You've got the M-Performance brake kit. You've got the power and sound kit, which is cool. Performance exhaust system. And performance finishers. It's really nice. Look at that. Look at all the stuff. Kidney grills, carbon fiber splitters, bumpers, carbon fiber mirror caps. I used to look at this stuff for countless hours. Performance spoilers. Look at all the stuff that you can get. All the M-Performance bits. You could rack up quite a bill. I'd love to see a 5 Series loaded out with every M piece that it could get. That would be awesome. And I guess that's what an M550i is. But I mean, somebody to just spec theirs out. But this is all cool. You get the side skirts, everything. Let's keep it moving. You could even get a GoPro so you can take it to the track. BMW Performance Drive Analyzer. Here's their stainless steel pedals. And then, of course, other stuff. Their bicycles. I actually had the bike. True story. Hang on. There's a picture of my BMW bike that I bought. I think I paid like $1,200 for it or something like that. I barely rode. Yeah, it's still $1,200. Wasn't even looking at that. Paid about $1,200 for it. I rode it, I don't know, maybe 1 mile, if that, because the seat was super hard. And then I put it on eBay and sold it for, luckily, exactly what I paid for it. And then the last page here is just more cool stuff from BMW. I love BMW. I've had quite a relationship with BMWs over the years. And yeah, so that's that. That's the BMW accessories catalog. So we've looked at all that. Now you know what we can do? Let's go build and price the car. Okay, so we've got our model selected, right? We're going to do the rear-wheel drive only, okay? BMW 540i Sedan. It's got 29 miles to the gallon. That's combined. It's got a starting MSRP of $58,950. So, yeah, I think we're ready to build. Yeah, we're going to click that build tab and go build this thing. And then, of course, we have to choose our design. And we already went over that. So we're going to choose the M Sport design. We already know about its features. I talked about that in the very, very, very beginning. So now that we've selected the M Sport design, now we got to talk about those tiers. Remember, we looked over those tiers. And they're giving you price points with the different tiers. Now, the premium tier includes the heads-up display. It's $63,800. And then if we go ahead and get that executive tier, because I like all this stuff, that dynamic instrument cluster, the rear sunshades, the full adaptive LED headlights. So we're just going to go all in. We're going to go all in and just jump right up to the executive tier. It's going to throw the heads-up display, the gesture control, the wireless charging. All that will be bundled in there. So we're going to go ahead and do the executive tier. And now all we need to do is now we can start going through this thing and choosing our colors. Now, they even have an individual color on this car. And what they call it? Ronadite silver metallic. I'm sure I'm butchering that. I'm quite sure. It is a $2,000 paint option. We're not going to go for that. We're going to take a look at this one. Here's the Alpine white, your standard color. You've got the carbon black. which kind of has a little blue in it. You got the black sapphire, which is metallic. You got the dark graphite. I do like that. I think I built the 2018 M550 in that color, or maybe I did the Mediterranean blue. I'm not sure. And then you got the bluestone metallic, which is interesting. Bottom line is, I'm not crazy about any of the colors. That's where I'm getting at here. I guess we'll spend the extra $550 and do the dark graphite metallic. Yeah, that color's okay. Actually, you know what? I don't want to spend any money on these colors because I don't really like any of them. Let's just stick with the Alpine White. It's a no-cost option, and I like it. Okay, let's talk about wheels. BMW wheels, love it. Okay, so we've got a few different wheel options here. We got these 19-inch double-spoke wheels. These have run flats. Then we've got these 19-inch, and they got all-season run flats, and these had what? Those have performance run flats, so that's really what, like 3-season tires. Then we got these same wheels with all-season tires, and then, of course, we can jump up to these, the big boys, the 20-inch wheels with performance run flat tires. They do not have all-season tires. I don't care. I want the 20-inch wheels. We're getting those for $950. Did we already select it? Yeah, I guess we did. So let's move on to the upholstery, right? Okay, let's do that. Okay, here we are at the upholstery. We're going to keep it simple. Now, they do have BMW individual colors. Oh, hey, real quick. Do you even know what BMW individual means? If you don't, guess who did a video on what BMW individual means? Yeah, me. I'm going to go ahead and put a link up in the corner right now to that video if you want to know what BMW individual means. Okay, so now we can take a look at these colors here. We're not going to do any of the individual colors. I think they're nice, but what are we talking on cost here? We're talking, yeah, $3,700. Wow. Well, wait a minute. $3,700. That's pretty cute, though. That looks pretty good. Not that. Not that. It's too bad they don't have a black, though. Although that's what? Is that like a Tartufo full merino leather? That is pretty attractive. That is pretty attractive, but the price is going up ridiculous. But you know what? This night blue Dakota leather looks kind of interesting, but it'll probably bleed all over the place. You know what? I think we're going to keep it simple. I think, actually, you know what? I don't think we're going to keep it simple. I don't think we're going to keep it simple because, well, that black leather looks just okay. You know what? I think we're going to do that Tartufo. I think we're going to do the Tartufo full merino leather interior. Why not? Why not? Why not? We're sitting at $71,900. We got a good-looking one. Now, if I want to just keep it simple, then I'd probably just stick with this black Dakota leather with the blue, well, probably not even the blue stitching. I'd probably just do the black leather, black Dakota leather with contrast stitching if I didn't want to go upscale on the individual, just to help you out there if you're wondering about that. Now, the trim should be the wood veneers and all that. Yep, there they are. So here we got the individual. And so, again, I think I'm just going to go ahead and do this plum wood. It looks very attractive. Oh, that does look attractive, doesn't it? That does look very nice in there. I think it looks really nice. It's too bad we can't get other angles of the interior. Now, that wood was a $1,080 option. Let's go over to packages. Now, I said if you're really worried about the advanced safety and convenience features, then you should probably get the driving assistance package plus, right? That's this package here. And so, yeah, they just say active driving assist plus dynamic handling package. I don't think we're going to get that. Active roll stabilization, dynamic damper control. We're already sitting at 72,000. We've already ramped up a lot of stuff. Luxury seating package. We have that, right? We've got the, front ventilated seats, front massaging seats, multi-contour seats. Do we want the park assistance package? Surround view camera, parking. Yeah, we want that. That's just $700. We can do that. The dynamic handling package, I don't think we need that. And the driving assist plus package, and that gives us all that stop and go, front cross traffic alert, traffic. I guess it does give you a lot of stuff. It gives you a lot of stuff. Yeah, you know what? Let's go ahead and throw that bad boy in there. Let's go ahead and throw the driving assist plus package in there. Make sure we get all the safety features. I think we're done. Well, we still got to go take a look at options. Let's go take a look at options. That's just telling us what we got so far. Do we need the integral active steering? No. Heated steering wheel? Yeah, I'm surprised they even make that a standalone option. The ceramic controls? If you don't know about that, ceramic controls present a deep black glaze finish to various controls. And, yeah, they make it look a little bit better in there. I always seem to think that they're always optioned with that, or that they come standard with that, but they don't. Do we want the... I'll upgrade to the Harman and Kardon sound system. We're not going to do the damage of the Bauer and Wilkins. It's just too expensive. We want the rear seat entertainment. Nope. How about the M Sport brakes? Let's take a look at that. M Sport brakes. Yep, that's a 650 option. What else is there? I think that's it. The dynamic damper control. Nah. We could skip over a lot of that. Rear seat entertainment. Nah. Remote control parking. Nope. Night vision with pedestrian detection. Nope. Accessories. You can get all this stuff at the dealer, at the parts counter, at your local BMW dealer. We don't need any of that stuff. Let's go over to the summary. All right, here we are. 2019 BMW 540i M Sport, right? We got an M Sport with the executive tier, all right? We're sitting at $77,745. Here's all our highlights. Here's the car. Here's all our details. We started life at $58,950. That was the base price for this car, right? Now we're at $77,000. We almost ramped up $20,000 in options. It's a lot of money. It's a lot of money. Now you see why most of these are always plain Janes running around. People just get a 540 and they just get it basic. I mean, most of them are running around basic. And so if you ask yourself, why do I add all the options like this? Because I get tired of seeing all the ones that don't have many options on them, which is how a lot of BMWs come. If you don't believe me, start paying attention. I've had several BMWs, been to the BMW dealership many times for service. I pay attention to this stuff. A lot of them aren't very well optioned, and so I wanted to option a nice one, and now we have. Now we have this beautiful one. Can we download this build summary? Let me take a look. The answer to that question was yes. I have downloaded the build summary. So if you like the way I've built price and option, this 2019 BMW 540i M Sport Sedan, you can download the build summary in the description below right now. Other than that, I think I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. Love this car, as you know. You know I love the 5 Series. My very first video on this channel was of the 2018 M550i. I've already put a link up. Please go check it out. I'm going to go ahead and wrap this video up. I like the car a lot. All right, now, if you found this build and price review helpful, informative, or entertaining, please like, share, and subscribe to my channel. I'm going to tell you to have a wonderful day, and I'm going to see you on the very next video.